So I just pour in water over the bag of beans, and I'm just going to leave this to stand here for a couple of hours just to absorb as much water as possible. You could do it overnight, but I can never remember in advance. So then once that's been going for a couple of hours, I get a pan. You could do this in a pressure cooker, but I stuff mine up by roasting a chook in there. Put your fat of choice. I like extra virgin olive oil or olive oil. Pop in your beans. Can you see them in there? They're just covered with water at the moment, so I'll fill up with a bit more water. So now they're probably double covered with water, and I've lost my lid to this pan. So pop on a lid and then just put them on heat until they boil, and then reduce them to a simmer. So after about an hour cooking, you can see that the water, with the lid on, the water has reduced quite a bit. There's just a little bit of a layer on top, and they're nice and soft. So about an hour, I'm just going to put a bit more water on them, and I'm just going to leave them to cook for about 20 minutes just to soften up a little bit more and get a bit juicy. So now that the black beans are done, you can see that they're pushed down and they smush between your fingers. I'll try again. So that means they're ready. If you wanted to peel them off for salads and stuff, you can. But I like to add some yummy chorizo. So what I do is I actually pan fry it off first. Whoa! Can you see that? I just ruined that. So I actually just pan fry the chorizo on a high heat until it's brown and sizzling a bit. I sometimes put in a bit of oil, sometimes I don't. Oh, oops, I've done the wrong one. Special here. And then once that's cooked, I would just stir it through my beans. If I had some onion, I'd probably add that too. And while I'm actually pan frying that, I pop on, so I've got some water in here, which I'm going to boil, which I'll make some rice because I like my rice and beans together. That chorizo is amazing. So now for the little bit of rice, a little bit of oil. I put in 1/4 cup per person, or I just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4. Give that a bit of a stir around and fry it off a little bit, and then pop in some water for absorption method. So that's sizzling a little bit, the rice there. Got a bit of heat through it. So I get the boiling water and I cover it once and almost twice. And then I just leave it. So I'll turn up that hot water. While the chorizo's just been cooking, I've got the fork at the back of my beans just to mush a little bit of it. Break it up to make it nice and creamy. Put that heat back on. Put the chorizo in like so with all that delicious flavour, and then turn off the hotness here. Stir it through. And I'll just sort of cook it for an additional 1 or 2 minutes just to get the flavours through.